Hello, welcome watching. This is anti-aging show, and what are we here to talk about is something about anti-aging here. It's about utilizing lasers, for example, and different kind of medical surgeries, but it's about the taking progress. And what is the matter here? I like to invest in money anti-aging here, and I have my own company here, and I like to actually investing in the laboratory studies here. It's coming to access from like things SENS and have an access SEM, what is an electron microscope here. And it's kind of a study of the proteins and the function of the cell molecular structure here. And finding out different kind of like mapping about it, the process of computerized simulation of this, of the different proteins and different the way how the function of the cell here. And some people discover already like some immortality of the like senescence stopping here. Some scientists here are fully near close to finding the cure of the aging here. And that's an interesting concept to really able to defeat the aging altogether here. Like seriously, scientists are close to finding. There's a lot of different articles, but the reality is that all the progress happen is in lab and not in a speech here. A lot of people like to talk about it here. Some people take some anti-aging cream and so on, including myself here, and have some lifestyle. But the real senescence happen in the laboratory here. It is a study of the proteins, the biology here, the genetics here, and the basic of the physics and the biochemistry here. All those are the most fundamental thing here. There's a lot of the sciences what can contribute like computer science, nanotechnology, and etc. here. So the microscopical different machines generated by the humans here. And there's a lot of different possibilities in their world here. And the question is kind of like, well, who does and what does? There's a lot of discussion here. And people really like to think about the implication of anti-aging and disease and so on here. We don't have a lot of the videos, it's just people doing some basic some kind of laboratory work here, where everything happened here, computer simulations, and showing you some practical things that people really do here. Anything what can have even do any slightest way to improve of the lifespan of the example self here. So, aging here has been really for human history so ignored here by in comments the most of here, and it makes some deal sense. The people have been so busy do all kind of different things like fighting wars and so on here, all kind of like some level of uses things in the long run here, but in the short term kind of like focusing on the happiness and feeling good and etc. here, like eating some chocolate cake here example here, and things that feels good in short term but doesn't really in the long run are that good for longevity here, let's say here. End of the day, like everything in life there is implication, everything have effect here, and there is no difference here. When it comes to really make a difference in everyday life here, is take the actions is everything here. And I think about it here, most people in the world here are really have a zero care of the anti-aging or immortality whatsoever here. There's a lot of skeptics there case here. But after all, we do it for ourselves as a case, as a selfish action here. And we do it for own interest case. Anti-aging is after all a affair of a self here, to extend your one's existence on this world and a universe here. Maximal lifespan here, meaning to be as healthy and productive for self and maybe for the people who you care of the system. Yeah. So when it comes to making the progress in life and making something happen here and taking the action, not just making videos on the internet, upload and talk about the things here. Make a real substantial change here. Make a different experiment with different things you like here. You have your physical body here. What can you do really like to start right now doing actions here, like a real actions, to really study the physiology here. many gerontologists can just make some reports of the physiology here. Taking some basic medicines like metformin or just NM, NAD+, different kind of those medications, different chemical substance in just a little bit change could be a little good start here to at last in practical sense. There's more to come here. Taking some microscope here, even just a basic microscope, and just see how those cells look here. When it comes to making the real progress, it's become using more powerful tools here. Microscope is useful in some specific thing here. It shows how the human cells look in a microscope here. Using of the light microscope, even the maximum light range case in there, it will give you only some degree here. You need powerful tools, and it costs money here. It costs microscope to having the most powerful electron microscope here, are owned by universities. Going to local university and just asking them to access this microscope and taking some of your cells and going to look how your cells look here. Then, able to see the cells in vivo operating here, the process of how the cell mitosis, meiosis operation happen here. Then, starting a study about how the cells really, the DNA, which is there here, and the different chemicals, and marking them, and starting like a focusing about all kind of things, possibilities, and talking everybody in the world here. Well, I'm trying to stop people dying in this world here, and this way, I'm trying to stop people age here. What I do in my life, Casey, here, I tell everybody, Casey, my interest was stop the aging here. Whole human history, nobody couldn't do it here, but maybe many things has been achieved in the last 50 or 60 years, but no human ever did here. And I don't think the aging is impossible, as in some sense. I don't think it's at all impossible to extend human lifespan quite a like external length. When it comes to years, I cannot say here, okay,